The greatest hero in the Ultimate Universe just died. In Ultimate Endgame Issue 3, the Ultimates have invaded the Maker's city to finally bring down his reign of terror. Stark just had to kill his dad, who was driven insane after countless years trapped in the Timeless City. While Iron Lad comes to terms with what he had to do, a figure secretly reveals himself only to Reed Richards, aka Doom, the Maker. And he has no doubt that Doom will make him proud. The other heroes desperately fight off the Maker's Children of Tomorrow, telling Stark to snap out of it. The Maker's forces are not impressed with the so-called heroes. Everything in this city, even the buildings themselves, obey Maker's commands and will repel any invaders. I knew all that swinging around skyscrapers would come back to haunt me. Stark's armor creates an automatic shield to defend him, but it will only hold the forces off for so long. Maker's voice cackles, "I am all around you. I am inside of you." Doom understands. This is all an extension of the Maker himself, which makes destroying it all the more satisfying. Spider-Man's black AI costume says it can take over if Spider-Man wants. And for the first time since he's been wearing this costume, he lets Venom completely take the wheel. Suddenly, a laser blasts one of the Children of Tomorrow straight through the head. Even America Chavez couldn't hurt them. She asks the Deathlock how it's doing that. The Deathlock grunts a couple times. "Really?" she says. "I'll try that." An explosion rocks the city, eviscerating every one of the Maker's troops in the area. Apparently, Deathlock told her that there's a specific frequency of cosmic energy the bad guys are vulnerable to. She's not sure how she understands the Deathlock's language, she just listened. But for every one of Maker's soldiers you kill, another dozen take its place. "I know what you're thinking," the Scion hisses. "This is hopeless." And you're absolutely right. Doom asks America what cosmic energy she used, but the Maker adapts instantly. Nothing kills him twice. Spidey tries to get Tony to snap out of it, talking to him hero to hero. But it looks like time's up. Dozens of soldiers aim their weapons at Spider-Man and fire, but they're frozen. The blasts just stopped in midair? Spidey asks if that was Tony who did this. "Now that is a complicated question. Is that Kang?" Doom aims his gun at this new player, asking what just happened. Kang calls it a temporal tourniquet. He tied off the flow of time right around them. But it won't last long. The Maker will find a way to evolve past it. He always does. Invisible to everyone else, the Maker whispers to his variant Doom, "All my enemies delivered to me." "Good boy, Doom." Doom demands Kang tell them who he is. This is all just how Kang remembers it, down to every detail. They don't have much time, he says, but he calls himself the last king of everything, the ultimate victor. Millions of years from now, they'll call him Kang. He removes his mask, saying they can refer to him by another name, Tony Stark. Everyone's got an evil double these days, don't they? America keeps trying to get her Tony out of his fugue state, but other Tony insists he'll be fine. Maker whispers to Doom, telling him to stall long enough for him to join psychically. Kang brought an Immortus engine with him. If the Maker can get his hands on two of them, there'll be no limit to his expansion. Doom asks why they should trust Kang, but the reason is simple. "Because you trust him, and I'm just him with a few billion years under his belt." Kang's eternally trapped in the moment before his first death, meaning he'll never grow old. Like Peter Pan, Spidey says. Like a god. The Ultimates ask if Kang came here to kill the Maker, but that's not how it happens. He's seen the future and the past. Kang knows that what happens next is the whole futile struggle, their great and total failure. The Ultimates' tragic, gruesome deaths. They're gruesome what now? Maker whispers into Doom's ear that it's time. Disable Kang, but don't hurt the engine. So Doom fires right into Kang's chest. Right into the engine. Maker curses the incompetent imbecile, and the Ultimates have a similar thought. Now that Kang's taken down, time is moving normally again. As Kang fades, he whispers, "Just as it's supposed to." Spider-Man thinks Doom just shot the only chance they had at defeating the Maker, but Doom doesn't think Kang, whoever he was right about Tony. He's not in a coma. He's calculating. And Doom thinks that Tony is nearing a solution. "Give me the boy's heart," the Maker bellows, "and your fate will be terrible but finite. Oppose me, and your suffering will be unending." A streak of blue light crashes through the Maker. Iron Lad is back! Temporal mechanics was never his strong suit, but he's getting the hang of it. Revitalized with their fearless leader back in action, the Ultimates face off against the Maker. "I made you," he cries. "I made all of you." This world was all designed by him. With a single thought, he can peel Venom from Peter Parker's flesh. It starts to turn red. Peter Parker was #1 on the Maker's list when ruining this universe. You ever wonder why that was? He asks. What special meaning that holds? Nothing, the reformed Picotech hisses. It is because become carnage. Its razor-sharp tendrils grip Peter, saying he left his family for nothing, wasted his last few years as Spider-Man for nothing. Peter spits "F you" before dying for nothing. That's right. Marvel just killed Ultimate Spider-Man. And if you believe the writers, this one just might be permanent. His limp body crashes to the floor at the feet of his killer.
Ah, the carnage! Isn't it beautiful?